Alright lads, and welcome back to another Rangers Career Mode episode. This is episode 8 I do believe. So straight in we go to the Scotland FA International Management offer, and we do go to accept that because there was plenty of folk saying accept it and all that. So yeah, and it's Scotland, so a few people were specifically saying if it's Scotland, take the job, and I have. So Herrera came to me saying thanks for the playtime, and I've not played them at all really. So yeah, and Danny Wilson wants out, and I'll probably sell those two. I mean, people are wanting me to sign Lewis Moult, which I most likely would sign if I were to sell Herrera. But anyway, into this game against Hibs, Morelos gets the ball inside the box and they can't quite find the top corner there. But the goalkeeper for Hibs punts it up, Alexic wins the header, come to Morelos, he backheels it into Alexic, he runs on into the box, has a shot and puts that one by the keeper and puts Rangers 1-0 up away to Hibs. And as you can see, this is 23rd minute, 24th minute, and this is probably this was probably one of the toughest games of the season. Like, just playing it, I mean, even going into it away to Hibs, it's a tough game, but to actually play it, it was a tough game as well. So it was good to go 1-0 up, as we didn't have too many chances at this point. As straight from kick-off, Hibs have the ball, give it out to Effie Ambrose, I believe that is, up to Anthony Stokes. He plays it in the middle to Swanson. Swanson then looking for a pass, gives it over to McGear. He gets it blocked, but he gets the ball back into Boyle to Stokes. Stokes gives it to McGear. He gives it to Boyle. Boyle gives it back to Stokes. Stokes has a shot, and that one goes wide. And then Stokes, a bit dramatic, falls down. Yeah. Anyway, Alexic on the ball, gives it up to Morelos. Morelos turns with it, gets tackled, and it comes to Barker for Hibs. Barker gives it up to Boyle. Boyle back to Barker. Barker then gives it back into Boyle. Boyle then over the top to McGear. He hits it first time, and that was definitely the wrong choice. He should have taken a touch and tried to pick out a pass. But anyway, Effie Ambrose on the ball, gives it to Swanson, and that is going to be half time. And we go into the break 1-0 up, and as you can see, we only really had two chances, and that was the Morelos chance, then straight from the goal kick we went up and scored. So yeah, it's been a tight game. Tavernier on the ball in the second half, straight from kick-off up to Alexic. Alexic returns it back to Tav. Tav takes it into the box and it gets tackled. I was going to look for the cutback there, but we've got a corner. Tav to whip it in the middle to Cardoso, has the header, but the keeper saves it, and it was bouncing about there. I was wanting Bruno Alves to actually go to it, but he was just sitting staring at it. But anyway, Kenny McLean goes up for a header, comes to Alexic. Alexic tries to lay it off to Morelos, but it gets blocked. Now Hibs on the ball, comes to Stokes. Stokes gets by his man, plays it up to Boyle. Boyle gets by Cardoso way too easily. Stokes plays it back to Boyle, and he finishes that one past Wes Fodringham. And the defending there was absolutely shocking. It was a good passing move by Hibs, but just nobody was following runners, no tackles were getting in. So yeah, it was pretty poor, and Hibs probably rightfully gets back an equaliser because we haven't played too well this game. I mean, we've not even had another chance. We had a chance for the corner in the second half, but apart from that, that's it. And now McLean on the ball, gives it out on the wing to Bierman, and someone said to train Bierman because he can become a god, so thanks to him for saying that. Osblees gives it back to Bierman. He luckily gets by his man, goes by Effie Ambrose, swings into Candace, and he misses a header like that. How can you miss that? But the keeper for some reason doesn't pick that up. Comes to Candace. Candace gives it back to McLean. McLean gives it into Jack. Jack then looking for a pass, gives it into Morelos. Morelos gets it, gives it back to Jack. Jack has a shot, but the keeper pulls out a really good save, and Hibs come away with it. But now McGinn on the ball, gives it away, and it comes to Alexic. Alexic gets tackled, and now Barker on the ball. He gives it away to McLean. McLean gives it into Alexic. Alexic plays it through to Morelos. Morelos has a shot and bangs that one right in top corner. And like, I don't think he could actually get higher on, like, a higher shot without it going over or hitting the bar, because that actually hit the roof of the net. Like, that was a brilliant finish by Morelos, and I actually thought the defender probably could have got there. I mean, as you'll see from the replay, Alexic got it in the midfield and played it through, and then the defender just kind of ran by it, let Morelos hit it, and yeah, it was a great finish. But Morelos on the ball, getting played through by Tav. Morelos on the wing, cuts inside, and the defender reads him and then gives it away to Alexic. Alexic gives it to McLean. McLean to Silva. Silva turns, keeper comes out, he gets across into the middle. Alexic is there, but he can't win the header. Effie Ambro's actually done pretty well there, but Hibs clear it up the park. Murray's on the ball and it gets by Cardoso, I believe, but I had to take him out there with Tav because I was not running the risk of him going down the wing, outpacing Tav and getting a good cross in. So Stokes over the free kick, gets a cross in, but Lee Wallace heads it out. Alexic gets there before Stokes, gives it up to Morelos, but that doesn't matter because it is full time and we get a brilliant win away to Hibs 2-1, and that's a great result. I'd take that any day of the week. So as you can see, training, I was putting Morelos in, Bierman in, and Douglas Watson, who's up to a 66 now. But we're going to go into this game against Motherwell, and I don't know if you noticed, but McLean was playing CDM or centre mid last game because he can't actually play there, so I wanted to see what it was like. And last game was actually the first time that McLean and Alexic had been on the park at the same time this whole season. So yeah, because usually they were just subbing on and off for each other. But Motherwell on the ball, give it away to Jack. Jack gives up to Morelos. Morelos has a shot, gets blocked, comes to Alexa. She has a shot, but I don't even know what that was. That went Rose Ed, but it was a corner anyway. So Osbly's on the wing, gives it over to Candace. Candace then whips it into the back post where Alexic is, and it was a free header and he hit the post. I couldn't believe it. But as you can see, that's like the first chance we've had because Motherwell have just been playing it really deep, just ultra deep pretty much. But Tav on the ball now, on the wing, looking for an option. There's not a lot of options. He gives it into Alexic, over to McLean. McLean into Morelos, turns his man, gives it out to Candace. Candace takes a touch, twins it in, back post to Osbly's, who gets the header in, headers it downwards into the back of the net and puts Rangers 1-0 up. That's home to Motherwell. And honestly, this is it took a cross to actually break down Motherwell's defence because they were defending so much. They didn't focus on attack. They didn't have one attack this whole first half, and all they were doing was just defend. It was like, I don't even know what team it was like. Just a team on part of the bus from minute one. But anyway, Motherwell on the ball. Paul Hartley gives it up to Rose. He gets intercepted by Alexic. He gives it to Candace. Candace over back to Alexic. Alexic on the wing, onto his left, swings it in, back post. Osbly's is there to tap it home and put Rangers 2-0 up. And that's the second goal in like 3 minutes, and two very, very similar goals. Just cross into the back post and Osbly's is there. This time he was actually unmarked, and he had a simple job of tapping it into the far corner. As you can see, Alexic on the wing, done well to get on his left, and Osbly's terrible defending by Motherwell. And obviously it was like Sunday buses. When one came, another one came. But Alexic on the ball now, he plays it through to Candace. Candace takes a touch into the box, swings it in or crosses it in low, and that is Morelos on the score sheet. A simple tap in for him, and yeah, so another goal, just as I said there, when one came, just more and more kept on coming. Motherwell just could not defend the last 10 minutes of the half. They were playing well, defensively well, and as you can see, Candace on the ball and low cross. Good finish by Morelos, easy finish for him. Osbly's on a corner, swings it into Bruno Alves. He headers it, but just over the bar. And I am yet to score a corner on this game. And just on FIFA 17, I did not score one single corner. I think they fixed that a bit, but I didn't score a single corner last year, and I'm not even exaggerating that. But Bigger Amana on the ball, gives it to Rose in the 65th minute. Rose turns, gives it to Molt. Molt gives it up to Fisher. Fisher turns with it, has a shot, but it's a pretty simple save by West Fodringham. Now Alexic on the ball, gives it up to Morelos. Morelos turns with it, got time and space, gives it to Jack. Jack gives it to Bierman. Bierman back to Jack. Jack on the wing to Osbly's. Osbly's then cuts inside his man with a step over. He gives it into Alexic. Alexic hits it, but the keeper makes a decent save and Motherwell end up clearing it. Cadden now on the ball for Motherwell in the 76th minute. Gives it into Bigger Amana. Bigger Amana has got a lot of time to turn and run out of defence. Nobody shuts him down, and he bangs that one into the top corner. And I really should have shut him down. I don't know why. I thought he was going to try and pick out the pass, so I was trying to cover the pass, but he didn't. He was like, I'm not passing, I'm banging this into the top corner, and that's exactly what he done. And that celebration, you do that if you're like 4-0 up, not when you're 3-1 down. So yeah, it was a good finish by Motherwell. But anyway, straight from kick-off, it gets played out to Silva, who came on for Candace, I believe. And now Silva over the top to Morelos. Keeper should get there, but what is the keeper doing? What actually happened there? I mean, my reaction, I was like, oh, keeper's getting this, and then it just ended up in the back of the net. I don't even know how that happened, how Morelos headed it in after the keeper missed it. I mean, that was actually really well. And just the Motherwell keeper, what is he doing? That's the worst goalkeeping mistake I've actually seen. I don't think the goalkeeper AI is actually good. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely shocking. But Morelos done well to keep his eye on the ball, and put it into the open net, but Hardy on the ball, I put him on as he gives it on to Bierman on the left hand side. Bierman tries the cross, but it gets blocked by Bigger Amana. It comes back to Hardy. Hardy turns his man, but I thought that was maybe a foul, maybe a bit weak. But anyway, it gets played up to Lewis Moult. He plays it to Tanner. Tanner then turns his man, gives it up to Moult, and Moult has a shot with his left, but that is absolutely shocking. We're looking to sign him, and that is what he's doing. But anyway, I'll still look to sign him. But anyway, Morelos on the ball. Cruyff turn at the edge of the box, lays it off to McLean. McLean goes into the box, but it gets tackled by Grimshaw. Grimshaw, they're passing it about in the 6-yard box, I don't know why. It comes out to Nyambe, but that doesn't matter because that is full time, and that is our second win of the episode as we beat Motherwell 4-0. That's a very convincing win. It took a wee while to get going in the game, but once we got going we didn't stop. But now to get into the final game of this episode, and it is another home game versus Ross County. On paper I think it's pretty comfortable, but as you can see, 23rd minute, Ross County on the attack, and they have the first chance of the game. Ross County took a very similar approach as Motherwell did in the last game you saw. So Alves on the ball, tackles his man, 38th minute this is, played up to Morelos. Morelos on the wing, he then cuts inside of his man, goes back on the outside on the wing, lays it off to Candace. Candace cuts inside of his man and goes into the box, drives in, has a shot with his left, but the keeper makes a good save in 40th minute, and that was our first chance of the game. 45th minute now, as Ross County on the ball, comes to Fraser, he plays it up to Dow, I don't know how to say that, Dow, but Candace gets the ball, but that's half time, and unlike the Motherwell game, we could not break Ross County down, and it remains 0-0 as we go into the second half now. Ross County straight from kick-off, comes to Davies, he turns, I think that was Alexic, but it comes to O'Brien. O'Brien gives up to Schalk. Schalk has a shot, and the amount of dip on that, like I actually thought that ended up top bins, as you saw the roof of the net rattle or shake. But anyway, they had a corner, and Alexic, I thought that, I mean, how is that not a foul? But anyway, O'Brien on the wing, he gets by Tav, and he then cuts it back to Mackay. Mackay gets into the box, and I don't know what he was doing. I was going to try and cover the cutback, but he had loads of time. He should have had a shot or cut it back, but he gave it back to like the 18-yard box. He had a shot, and they hit the bar. Now Osby's going into the box, and I don't know, do you think that was a penalty? Because maybe not in real life, but in FIFA, I've saw those given definitely. As soon as someone goes down by touching the opponent in the box on FIFA, it's usually a penalty. But anyway, Ryan Jack on the ball, 68th minute, plays it over to Silva. Silva, who came on for Osby's, I do believe, as he keeps it in, and he then goes by Naismith. He goes into the box and travels in. He has a shot and puts that one into the bottom corner. What a good goal that was by Silva, as I think that's his, in fact that's definitely his first goal back from injury. I can't actually remember how well he was doing before he got injured, because I think he only played 2 or 3 league games maybe before he got injured. But anyway, in the 68th minute, Alexic up to Morelos. Morelos turns his man, he gets into the box, swings it into Alexic. She has a header, and it gets deflected and goes by the keeper. We go 2-0 up, and it's another good result, good breathing space to be in the 69th minute this is. So I mean, Alexic just claiming that goal. It wasn't enough of a deflection to be counted as an own goal, so Alexic will be claiming that one, and well played by Morelos. He got by his man and got a good cross into Alexic. As you can see, I don't know if it was going in. I mean, it was definitely on target. I don't know if the keeper was saving it or not, but I did decide to bring Dalcio on because I wanted to see what he could do, as he holds off his man quite luckily, and then he gives it into Morelos. Morelos plays it into Alexic. Alexic through to Dalcio. Dalcio into the box now, cut inside on his left foot, and he bangs that one top bins. Dalcio Gomez on the score sheet in the 87th minute. I mean, it's not going to affect the outcome of the match, as we are always going to win this game, but Dalcio bags his first goal of the season. He's still to bag one for Rangers in real life, so he's done it in the game. Hopefully he can get one soon. I mean, I don't know, I think everyone criticises Dalcio because he maybe wasn't the best against Progress, Niederkorn, but I mean, let's be honest, if you can't have a good game against them, can you have a good game in the SPL? I don't know, but not a lot of people actually had a good game against Progress. But anyway, on to this game now. That was way back in the summer. This is now October, so that's the past, and we go into this final whistle, and we come out of the game 3-0 victors at home to Ross County. I think we did actually thrash them on the reverse fixture. I'm not actually sure, I can't remember, but as you can see there, Morelos 12 goals, top goal scorer of the SPFL. Alexic and Osby's both on 8, and Candace on 5, so we're getting goals all throughout the team, so it's really good. And through youth training, we have Morelos, Bierman and Watson going on. Watson up to 67, so that's good to see. So that'll be the end of the video. I'm not sure if there'll be one Tuesday and Wednesday. There'll hopefully be one of them days. But if there's not one both them days, I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm really busy, so yeah, it's a bit hard for me. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.